Hey, I'm Al McGee with YATicket.com. I'm here with the MovieNight.net, Stephen Leibowitz, film critics. Well, we're excited because we're going to talk about this new movie called Deadpool and Wolverine. Like I said, I'm excited to talk about this film. But unfortunately, we can't talk a lot about this film because we'll give away too much. We can talk
won't
about
do
the
that.
plot. We can talk about the plot a little bit. I mean, we can talk about what they're trying to do. They're trying to save the timeline. If you know anything about that, the TVA is all in this and things like that. But anything else, we really can't talk about it. So, Stephen, I'm gonna start off with you. What do you want to say?
Well, just I said, guarantee we are not going to give away any spoilers to this movie whatsoever. We're just going to do a little talk about it. But yeah, no surprises will be given here. People who do that are messed up. But listen, because there's people you'll see on YouTube. You got to be careful. People go to the theater, bring their cameras, their phones, and start taping stuff, and they'll put like a spoiler right in the title, so people are getting spoiled right away. People like that are But let's talk about the good stuff. This movie right here. People have been getting superhero fatigue for a long time, especially Marvel. Marvel's been in phase 4 and 5, and they really haven't had too many hits, really. People have been really disappointed. So, and this is the only Marvel movie coming out this year. So they were looking for this. Hey, if this was not good, I think Marvel was done. And I gotta say right now, Wolverine and Deadpool saved the MCU. This was such a great movie. Such a great movie. I mean, it is funny. It has great action scenes, some emotional peril too. There's great stakes, and like I said, and great cameos, and it was such a fun ride. I mean, people were. We just went to a critics screening. There's like maybe 15 of us there, max, and we were still clapping and cheering and just having a great time. And that's what you want from a movie, especially a comic book movie. And this delivers.
It did deliver exactly. But not only did it deliver for action, man, the lines, the one-liners, the two-liners in this film, they're funny. But you also got to be very knowledgeable about Marvel and also about a lot of these characters you're going to see in this film. But their lines, the writing in this, man, it's very good. In fact, the writing is by Ryan Reynolds, Shawn Levy, Zeb Wells, Rhett Reese, and Paul Wernick. They deliver the script and the lines in this very well. And like I said, it was funny. But not only that, you gotta know your comic book characters when you see this film, and then you'll understand the line. But not only that, but I thought that the director, Shawn Levy, did a great job in showing these actors, these characters, what to do, how to do it, and also how to deliver their lines.
Yeah, no, he was great. It's great. And usually when you have you see 5 writers, you're like, oh boy, too many cooks. But no, this thing was nice and even. And you don't have to know everything about Marvel, but the more you know, the more you enjoy it. Like the TVA was introduced in the Loki TV series, so
right.
So you know what their deal is. And there's been so many Marvel movies from both 20th Century Fox and and Disney and Marvel and so on that the more you've seen, the more jokes you'll get. So there's something if you haven't seen all the Marvel movies that are out there, including some really old 20th Century Fox ones, some may not resonate with you, which is unfortunate, but you'll still have a lot of fun, and that's what's most important about this movie. So and like I said, I just had a fantastic time with it. I can't, because it's hard to keep talking about it without talking about what happens. And they have a great villain. They have a great villain in the movie too. That's that makes it really high stakes. And this was a team up you've been waiting for forever. I mean, they've been sort of teasing this for a long time, and really did not think it would happen, especially after Hugh Jackman, Logan was sort of killed off finally. The end. He's done playing Wolverine after he did Logan, the 3rd Wolverine movie, and they found a way to bring him back and make him part of this, make him part of the MCU.
Well, I will confess this to you and the fans. Before I saw this movie, for some reason, I was on the Disney Channel yesterday, the day before, and I watched Logan because I love that film. I really love that film. It's sad, but I still love that film. I love the
Yep.
characters and things like that. I love what happened in this film. But I'm glad I did because it gave me more information for the film, Deadpool. And man, I'm glad I refreshed myself on this film or that film, Logan. And man, I tell you. But again, there's some other surprise characters in this film. And you almost forgot about them. But they made a joke about that too.
Oh, this movie
That
is very self.
they were forgettable.
This movie is very self-aware. Not only of that, but also how Marvel has been like sort of whiffing lately. They do a lot of eye winking at us throughout the movie. There's a lot of Easter eggs, and there's like this whole multiverse thing. Yeah, maybe that's not working out so well. So they make some jokes about it. And
Yeah.
they have no problem taking shots at themselves, which is a great thing too. You take yourself too seriously sometimes, you can turn people off. And everyone obviously had a great time making this movie, I'm sure. And it was a lot of fun. And I keep saying it over and over again because it's true. A lot of fun to watch. A lot of
Oh
fun.
man.
And this fans, okay, this is something, I'm going to go see it again for sure. 100%.
Oh, so am I.
This is the movie, but this is sometimes you see a movie like, last thing came out last week, Twisters. I like Twisters. It was fine. I'm not going to go back and see it again because it was just fine. I don't need to go back and see it. But this is the kind of movie that gets people to come back multiple times because they had such a good time at this show. And that's the difference between like something like Twisters and now you have Deadpool Wolverine, which is going to have for sure people to go probably even in the same weekend to go see multiple shows.
Well, also too, we're talking about the writing and the comedy and the lines and the two. This also had great action in it too. Very good action in this film, and it wasn't over the top. It was just right for this film, where it made you feel you believe the action, and also that the action was justified in this film. That's one thing I like about this too, that you really enjoyed the action in this film and the way they shot it and the way they put it together in this film. I really enjoyed that part also with this film. Man, I feel that they really had to do something. What I mean is Marvel and Disney. They really had to do something to bring us back into the theaters with the Marvel franchise, with any Marvel character. And no matter who was producing it, things like that, they had to do something. And they came up with this film and they did it.
Great. And just a reminder, we talk about the action. The first two Deadpool movies were rated R, so you figure when Disney took over for 20th Century Fox and Deadpool, would they let them make a rated R Deadpool movie? In this movie we're talking about is rated R. In the opening sequence, you'll see there's a lot of CGI blood, but yeah, but it's just Deadpool being Deadpool. So so you just reminder folks, this is not PG-13 affair.
No, and I will admit this, I'm going to give something away. This is Wolverine's first R-rated film.
Actually, I think, wait. I believe Logan was R also.
Logan was?
His last one, Logan was R, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, but they did make a joke about that.
Yes, no, they do. No, it's, there's a lot of fan service in here. And like I said, sometimes people are just going to go like, through this movie, this is like, I'm still like reliving it in my mind right now, Al.
So am I.
I wish I could just end this review right now and go out and see it again, but it hasn't come out yet.
I know. No, it hasn't come out yet. But we were very fortunate to see it. Well, I'm going to rate this 4 palm trees out of 4. And it sounds like you are 4 swords. Go ahead, Stephen.
I'm actually at 3 3/4 sword. It was, there was a little spots here and there. It was like, come on, let's go. So just a little spot here and there, but just so it's just, I don't want to go perfect just because I want to be like, so I'm just going 3 1/4, 3 3/4.
Okay.
Sword. Well, just a little thing. But let's face it, 4 palm trees, 3 3/4. That's pretty high praise.
That's very high praise for a Marvel movie. Well, I've done that for a few Marvel movies, though. I gave them very, very high praise and high ratings.
Yeah, but you know what? But here's the thing: not lately.
Oh no, not lately. Oh man, I've been so disappointed with them. Oh man. And I was sitting on the edge, or in the edge of my mind. Is this going to be a disappointment, or is this going to be spectacular?
I guess we went in a little optimistic, but hesitant at the same time. Just thinking like you said, if this failed, it's like, you know what, I'm done with Marvel. Then Marvel's done. If this had failed, then it'd be like, definitely. You know what, Marvel's done.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Stephen, thank you for coming here with me, Al McGee, here at YATicket.com.
Al, it was just as fun talking about the movie as it was watching it.
Hey, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we had fun doing this one. Well, thank you, and I'll see you soon.
Yep.
And you are located at themovienight.net.
Yes.
That's how you see his reviews. And you know me, I'm at YATicket.com. Have a great day.
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest movie.